Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Bob.
I hope you're ready.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. You win. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
fight you anytime.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round Round 2. Fight. Great. Final round. Fight. KO. You win.
Who? Alright, so in this one we're going to be playing Treasure Battle. And the objective is to get to 150 wins. By setting simple objectives and milestones with different game modes, in this case Treasure Battle, you're able to derive some sort of learning experience, some sort of value from it. In this instance, with Treasure Battle, even though it may seem kind of minute, the fact that the rounds are set to 2 rounds forces you to really stay focused entirely throughout the fight. And really what you're really learning is through this process, especially when you have goals like breaking your previous records. Like in my case, my previous record was like 200. What it forces you to do, or what it encourages you to do, is to be able to stay in a constant flow state while also staying focused at like a bare minimum over a long duration of time. And just like with most things with the computer, I always say the computer really is the best teacher, because dealing with these things, person to person, can be a lot more draining, a lot more difficult. So with that said, this by playing the computer and taking this perspective when playing this game mode, this is basically how these things can really make you better. And how me as a fighter look at these game modes.
Round one. Fight.
Yo. Yo. Yo.
KO. Round two. Fight. KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you.
And so the thing about it is, you can get really comfortable just winning, and it's very easy to slip into autopilot. And what you will realize is, the more you find yourself slipping into autopilot, the more difficult of a time you'll have at reaching like really high win streaks. So like I said, this is what you really get out of this. Like, this is really what you kind of learn from it. The special matches, the turbo matches, and the double damage, they do keep you on your toes with, their little added level of cheapness.
Round one. Fight.
But the ultimate
Round
lesson,
two. Fight.
what you realize is just like you can't. Oh man, you just basically can never let the computer get up.
Fight.
And it can be especially difficult depending on depending on the person the character you're playing against.
You lose.
So oh my goodness, this is so annoying. Anyways, the objective is 150 wins, and it's not impossible to do. It's actually pretty easy to do. You just have to be able to maintain a certain level of focus, and you can't let Yo, I don't feel like doing this whole entire. Hold on.
Fight.
you can't let the computer get ahead. And that's really where you hone in your skills with this. Because yeah, it might be the computer.
It's over.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Even though it's a computer, you gotta take these fools serious because nobody has time to be having those stupid ass tight fights with the computer. The thing about it is, based on the computer and the computer's nature, certain characters can be kind of like real weird with the computer because the computer's nature can be very like the computer just has ways of doing things. Like, for example, the computer can super block. So it's just like when you know you have things like that at play, certain characters like Raven,
Round 1.
Yoshimitsu, and then even like evasive, especially like boss characters, they can just be really annoying. So these are the kind of the challenges you deal with playing against the computer.
Round 2. Fight.
But I mean, in real life, I mean, these are like
KO.
And wait.
if there was ever something that like would resemble like a pure fighter playing Tekken, it would be the computer. So even though the computer is kind of like, you know, the way it is, it's cool because this is pretty much the closest simulation you'll be able to get to like playing against just like beginners.
Round 1. Fight.
And see, the thing about it is, being an online pro, a lot of people think it's really about just trashing beginners because
Round 2.
a lot of the
Fight.
like as you start to get like decent at the game, you'll develop a following, and those will kind of be like the little jabronis that you'll notice a lot of like almost pro online players will play against a lot. So they'll just be sitting there in lobbies, they'll be going on like 50 game win streaks. Alright, well, here's the thing. You have to do that. And so playing Treasure Battle is like the closest thing of you getting a lobby, like a whole bunch of beginners that are just eager to play you. You have to be able to win like this. In tournaments, especially when you're in like large tournaments, this is pretty much the way that you're going to find yourself kind of like dealing with this situation.
Fight.
You have to be able to win like this. So the skills that you're kind of like focusing on, like in terms of like not letting the computer get up, they really translate really well into becoming a better player.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
And so yeah, the goal in this one is 150. Then you got situations like this,
Take out the drag.
where when the computer plays a character like Leroy,
Go, sugar.
that's another thing. Like these juggles, you gotta like. What is going on?
Round 2. Fight.
The thing is, like, I'm only on fight number 4 and I already got this. Fuck is going on? And that's one, yo, in Turbo Battle, you gotta like learn you gotta learn like entirely new juggles just for Turbo.
Anytime.
But it's cool though, because you can get even higher damage in Turbo. But anyways, it's just it's a good little exercise. It's a good mental exercise. It's something that is what it really takes. You know, it's like with fighting, you know, one thing is like the more you fight, the more you learn about fighting. And the more you learn about fighting, the more you understand really what it takes. And the more you understand what it takes, you really know what to do. And then once you more or less know what to do, you're able to kind of like understand like
Fight.
what you're getting out of it. Yo.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
And so yeah, you can't let the computer get up. So it really forces you to stay ahead of things, regardless of how difficult it may seem like it is in order to get through a fight, get through an opponent.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
And one thing I thought I mentioned earlier, but I wasn't even recording, is when you play Treasure Hunt and you play arcade mode and the level of your character rises, what that really is a reflection of is it's a reflection of your understanding of your like core understanding of the character. And if
Time to
anything,
take out the
you can
Round
relate
one.
it to is your understanding of the
Fight.
command list.
Yo. Stop.
Because if you're able to get to like Tekken God Omega with a character, then typically you should have a full understanding of the command list.
Yo. Yo.
KO.
You got powering up all the damn time.
Round two. Fight.
Go, sugar. Go, sugar.
Yo.
KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
You alright? You alright?
Desgraciadamente.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight.
Yo. That's right. Let's see, normally I wouldn't do that, but I understood because I'm playing against a computer.
Anytime.
Certain times you gotta do stuff like that. These fools, they took the juggle and made it so that I can't even properly juggle. Then they got the speed all crazy. And then I also know that the computer's not gonna properly launch punish it, so in that instance, it makes it make more sense. But it's just simply making decisions like this on the fly consistently over long periods of time that where you really derive your where you really can assess where you're at with your focus.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO.
Speed and wait. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Round one. Fight.
Yo. 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 Shit. Yo. Yo. Yo.
No exception.
KO.
Yo.
Round two. Fight.
No exception.
Yo. Yo. Yo.
Shit. Shit.
KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Desgraciadamente.
All right, here we go.
Fight.
Yo.
See, we're gonna have to figure something out. Yo, and you don't even get a turbo block though. You don't get a turbo block. And look at this fool. He's gonna try to get a
KO.
fuck out of here with that.
Round two. Fight.
Yo. 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 Yo.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Yeah, see, that's what we doing. Oh. So yeah, we got to get up to 150. Another challenge with this mode is if you play different characters, it doesn't play the same. Like, because the computer is able to do different things in regards to like spacing. Like the computer is able to access perfect spacing and perfect blocking, which all things being equal isn't really a big deal given the fact that the computer has such bad offense. But against certain characters with certain matchups, it could make a huge difference.
Take out the
Especially if you don't really
Round one.
understand
Fight.
the person you're playing against. The only reason why it's even worth mentioning is because you're going for such high levels of, you're going for such high wins that you're eventually going to experience this situation.
KO. Round two. Fight.
Yo.
I genuinely believe if you're able to just break out like 500 wins in treasure hunt,
KO.
in treasure hunt, then I think you could be, you can consider yourself to like have mastered the fundamentals of a character. Because I'll be honest, I can't get up to 200. So I know for a fact anyone that can do twice of what I, like 2.5 times more what I can do, I know for a fact they have to have a level of mastery, because it's not easy. Especially if they were able to do it in one sitting. That's like some Guinness World Record type
Round
stuff.
one. Fight.
And here's the thing. This isn't really something you want to particularly Guinness. because
KO. Round 2. Fight.
the only record that should really concern you is yours, and the only thing you should really be using this for, when you're looking at it from like a professional perspective, is making you more professional.
KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Getting you to that sort of point, and you know, you do things like this when you reach different plateaus. You do things like this to keep yourself going forward. You know, you do things like this to get to that master level, but you don't. I mean, you know, I'm sure, you know, an arcadey person would find some satisfaction in, you know, doing like 3,000 wins and just, you know, speed running that. But I mean, those things typically
Round 1.
amount to
Fight.
finding little technical. Oh, here we go.
KO.
It's like once you're able to perform feats in this, then you could take this same mentality and apply it to something more practical like quick match. You can say, okay, I'm gonna go, you know, 10 wins in quick match, and it really will be a challenge. And what you'll notice is that
KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you.
you'll notice the difference of challenge in game modes, and then you'll have a true understanding of the order to play them in, and like, you know, why they're played the way they are. Like, for example, quick match is always going to be more casual. The arcade mode is always going to be more convenient, even more the most casual. Ranked is going to always be, you know, somewhere between either the most difficult game mode or the second most difficult game mode, the player match. And this will just be simply because your ability to consistently win, as well as the consequence of losing.
KO.
What is this? Minimum damage as well? Like, damn.
Fight. KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Yo, that was insanity. But I'll be honest, man, getting wins up, it's very exhausting. It's very exhausting, and the thing about it is, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, let me do 150 in one stream, because you just, I mean, you sit up there, you'll get up to like 85, and you'll just be like, all right, I got another 15 to
Come
go,
over here.
and then
Let
you
me
sit
talk to
there and
your
you
real
lose the most dumbest way possible.
Fight.
You will be tight. See? The fucking going on. See, the computer has access to super block. Fuck.
KO.
Yeah, see, super. Okay, now I gotta
Round
finish this
2.
off. See, now I gotta stay focused.
Fight.
Yo, that's crazy. Cause I'm
KO.
sitting there thinking I'm playing Turbo Battle, and I'm not.
Final round. Fight.
Wow, that never reaches the wall. Wow. And see, that's exactly how it happened.
My pleasure.
That's exactly how it happens. And see, there's two things going on with that fight. The spacing and then also the blocking. The character was really out of range for me to really like
Round 1.
be able to attack them
Fight.
without closing distance. Damn, that's crazy. And I lost. Anyways, that's what the challenge is. I'm gonna stop talking because I gotta get through this. And look at this. These fools on Tekken God now, so they blocking all super hard.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
So anyways, I'm gonna give myself 3 lives. So that was 2 lives. So if I fall off on this one, if I don't make it to 50, then that's just gonna be the end of this one.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight. KO.
That's what I'm talking about. You see that?
You win.
You see all that wonky ass super, like all that super blocking, and then just like the way the spacing is. In order to get over that, you gotta really be able to like move around and stuff. And then just the nature of the computer just being as random as it is, that's the reason why you can't let the computer ever really get ahead, because you don't have, there's no dealing with that. You rolling the dice.
Round one. Fight.
Yo.
KO. Round two. Fight.
Yo.
Perfect.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight.
Yo.
KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Round one. Fight.
Yo.
KO. Round two. Fight. KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Round one. Fight.
Yo. Yo.
KO. Round two. Fight.
Yo.
KO.
There we go.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Round one. Fight.
Yo! Taco! Taco! Ho! Yo! Yeah! 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 Ho! Yo!
Come on. Look at the damage. This is why you can't let the computer get no type of
two.
lead.
Fight.
Taco! Ho! Yeah! Yo! Taco! Ho! Ho! Yeah! Yo! Taco!
KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Round one. Fight.
Yo! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Ho! Ho! Yo! Stop! Yo! Ho! Yeah! Yeah! Yo! Ho! Yeah!
KO. Round two. Fight.
Yo! Yo! Yeah! Yo! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Stop!
KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
لا أريد إيذائك، لكن سأقاتلك.
Round one. Fight.
Yo! Yo! Go, go, go! Ta! Yeah! Ta!
KO.
Yo!
Round two. Fight.
Ta! Ta! Yo! Yo! Yeah! Ta!
fight you anytime.
Round one. Fight.
Yo! Ho! Ta! Ho! Ta! Go ta! Yo!
KO. Round two. Fight.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO. You win.
I'll fight you anytime.
I got this.
Round one. Fight.
Ha! Ha! Hey! Ha! Ha! Get ready to fly!
What?
You're finished!
KO. 2. Fight.
Yo.
KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Okay, here goes.
Round 1. Fight.
Yo. Ta.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Yo. Yo. Go. Ta.
KO.
Not
You
bad.
win.
I'll fight you anytime.
Round 1. Fight.
Yo. Ta. Yo. Ho. Ta. Ta. Yo. Ho. Yo. Go. Go. Ho.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Yo.
Final round. Fight.
Alright, nobody's doing this. What in the fuck?
You lose.
Oh my goodness. And that's how that goes. 150 wins. And my high score is like 189. And this is really where characters really come into play. This is the thing about Bob. I'm gonna say my little piece because I lost, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna say my little piece. But yeah, what it really brings out is your just core understanding of like how to manage with a character. Like one thing about Bob is that all his moves are really good, but I've never gone over like 50 wins with him because even though he's really good all around, you still have to deal with every character in the game. You have to adapt to every character in the game. There's no way you can get around that with Bob, and you have to stay on top of like everything you do all the time. Like everything Bob does is good, but in order for you to get like good damage and stuff like that, like your wall juggles have to be really on point, your wall carry has to be on point, you know, your optimization, like your decision making, your pokes, all this stuff is stuff that when I play Bob, I'm not really that efficient at doing. And these are all the things that come to the surface when you play treasure hunt against the computer, and you know you have these goals that you set for yourself. Because when you're able to really do them fluidly, it's easier for you to get like a string of wins. Like for example, if I play with King and I play treasure battle, I could definitely put up like, you know, 40 without really trying, with, you know, just on autopilot. But with Bob, on the other hand, I got to be 100% focused right there. That was 13 rounds, 13 fights that I won before I took that L. And I really did not want to take that. This fool really got up off the ground, readjusted, and did forward 4-2 before I did forward 4-2, and I was standing up the whole time. But, you know, Leo is another character where it's like I'm able to more stream through them given my style. But you know, with Bob, you got to stay on top of everything. And so this is the reason why I play. I mean, same thing with Jack. You got to stay on top of everything. But this is the reason why I play Bob as much as I do. It's like Bob, he's so... If there was a Ryu to the game, it would be Bob. So it's like I know for a fact if I can win with Bob, then Bob is like my baseline, like my, you know, when I want to really play Tekken, Bob is like the one that I use to get to center. I mean, you could play Heihachi to get like a core level understanding of the game in a similar fashion. You could play Kazuya, you know, if you really like that early uphill battle. You could play Jin. You know what I mean? If you're like Law or whatever, and you could play Devil Jin if you're like a jabroni and you need a boss character to like carry you through certain aspects of the game. Me personally, I play Bob. You know, it's like basically playing Heihachi on easy, except I don't get as much damage. But yeah, you know, you could sit here, you could play Fang, you know, all of these characters. You know what I mean? And the better you are able to deal with them on Treasure Hunt, look at this. Even in my Marduk, it really does reflect where you're at with the character. And so, with that in mind, you don't have to actually play against real people in order to get better with the character. You can seriously just play Treasure Hunt. The only problem with Treasure Hunt is that Treasure Hunt only speaks to one half of understanding a character. That's your personal understanding. Dealing with other people, having experience, that's what comes from playing against people. And if a person has way more experience than you have understanding, that's when you'll get caught up in little plateaus and stuff like that. So it's almost like to play offline and to play specifically against the computer, like I said, it really just strengthens your foundational understanding of the character. Your experience and all that other stuff is what comes with the different modes. You know, your ability to really manage under pressure is gonna. Your ability to deal with just regular people is gonna show in quick match. Your ability to manage, somewhat pressurous situations is going to reflect in rank. That's going to be more like your sort of tournament default, almost. And then like your true identity and like your true skill and like where you really are in the game, especially when it comes to being an online pro, that's going to be reflected in player match when you literally are sitting there in those lobbies. And with all that in mind, Treasure Hunt really just reflects that core basic understanding of the command, of your ability to manage the command list, really. And not just manage the command list in terms of like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but also get enough damage to stay ahead of the computer. Because if you sit there and you're not able to, trash the computer, then that means that you have more work to do. Because that means you're not able to stay ahead enough. You're finding yourself in too many situations where the computer can sit there and be completely reset, and then now we got to sit here and play this little guessing game. That is not playing at the highest focus you need to play. When you're able to play at that focus, then you can deal with people that are playing. Not that then once again you can take your challenges elsewhere. But I mean that's just that's just a basic introduction to not being a jabroni. And when it comes to fighting games, what you will understand, truly speaking, is like at its core, this is the reason why it's made for fighters. You could play casual if you want, but I mean I don't know. I don't know who's laughing, who gets the last laugh. And that's it for this one.